of course, I'm happy that my son came back, but unfortunately, the government released 250 terrorists. Most of them, I think, to Judea and Samaria. We think that we have to stop that. In order to do that, we have to build a new culture in Israel. We have to be tough because our neighbors are very tough.
All right, folks, Yishai Fleischer here. I'm right outside of the Tomb of the Patriarchs and Matriarchs. I have to tell you that the video that you're about to watch is one of the most meaningful videos that I've ever shot or have had the pleasure to put on my channel, and that is TZVIKA MOR, the father of the hostage that was released, Eitan Mor, and also the founder of the Tikva Forum, the Hope Forum that fought so hard to keep fighting, even though this family and the members of this forum had hostages, sons and daughters in captivity as Hamas hostages. They fought to keep fighting. And they spoke to the government and said, you got to keep fighting. TZVIKA MOR, the leader of the Tikva Forum, spoke to yeshiva. A yeshiva is a Torah institute called Torah Shraga. And the speech that he gave that you're about to watch is one of the most moving, one of the most clear expositions of religious Zionism, of the return of the Jewish people to the land of Israel. And I'm really impressed with his words. You'll hear it in the English language. Just amazing. And let's not wait another minute. Here is TZVIKA MOR, and I'm so proud to bring him here to you on Yishai Fleischer TV.
Great. So, hello, everybody. So please raise your hands if that's your first time here in Hebron, please. Okay. So welcome to Israel, welcome to Hebron. And I want to tell you our story. We are living here for 26 years. I was born in Tel Aviv. My wife was born in Jerusalem. And when we got married, we decided to live here because we thought that it will be important for Am Yisrael, for the state of Israel, that we will live here. And we are parents of 8 kids, 4 boys and 4 girls. And Etan is our eldest son, 25 years old. And Etan, Baruch Hashem, Etan was released a month ago. And now Etan is in hospital twice a week, Monday and Thursday. Right now he's in hospital. And Etan is pretty okay, but he has to be in hospital for several months. So on Simchat Torah, October 7, we were here in Simchat Torah in our shul, and we didn't hear about what happened in the south. The Arabs doesn't shoot to Hebron, so there are no sirens here in Kiryat Arba. And only on 4 afternoon, my brother, which live in Rishon LeZion, called me, and I thought that it's my nephew that's playing with his father's phone. So I didn't get the call. And on Motzei Shabbat, after Arvit, I was walking in the street, happy. I'm a gabbai on our shul. So I did V on Yamim Noraim. Okay? Everything was correct. So I can remember that I was opening the door and everyone was crying in my house. My wife and all my kids, and they told me that Etan is missing. Etan is missing. And I thought that Etan is in Jerusalem and is missing. And I told my wife that Etan is okay. Etan is a strong guy and he's okay. Maybe he just lost his phone, something like that, but he's okay. So my wife told me to see the news, and so okay, I got my phone, open news, and I realized that something terrible happened in the south while Simchat Torah. And we realized that Eitan was there as a security guard, and Eitan is missing. Eitan was missing for 10 days. And in these 10 days, we were here praying for Eitan, and we were afraid that Eitan is waiting for us in a bag, in a refrigerator. And the intelligence told us after 10 days that Eitan is in Gaza for sure, but they don't know if Eitan is alive. Just after 3 weeks, 21 days, the intelligence came again and told us that Eitan is alive. Since then, we got 3 life signs, and for the last 7 months, we didn't get anything from the intelligence. Eitan was disappeared. And suddenly, there was a deal, and Eitan is coming. It means that Yeshuat Hashem ke'erev ein. Suddenly, Eitan is coming, got out from the car of the Red Cross, smiling, as you saw, probably you saw that, with a hat. And we heard from Eitan all the story, what happened in this day on October 7th. So Eitan helped about 30 boys and girls to get out from Kibbutz Re'im, and thanks God, all of them are alive. And Eitan was kidnapped on 12:30, not by Nukhbot, but by Gaza civilians, okay, civilians with knives and other tools, and they took him in a car, and Eitan was in Gaza, only in the city of Gaza for 2 years. Most of the time, Eitan was in houses, not in tunnels. For 1 year, Eitan was alone, just alone, in the dark. And for time to time, Eitan was with Matan Angrest, Omri Miran, and Ziv Berman, okay? And Eitan understood that there is a war, and soldiers get killed, and Israel must win this war and eliminate Hamas. And Eitan prayed that he will be released. So Eitan decided to learn Arabic. So right now Eitan knows Arabic 100%. Okay, talking, writing, and reading Arabic. Maybe Eitan will work in the intelligence. Maybe.
They spoke to him. They helped.
Yes. Eitan made deals with the terrorists. I will teach you English, and you will teach me Arabic. So, and he asked for a notebook and a pencil and write Arabic. And my family and other families, we established Tikva Forum. Tikva means hope. As you know, there is the big forum on Tel Aviv, okay? The hostage families forum, and they decided to walk in one way, as the way of Shalit deal. So they put pressure on the Israeli government to surrender to Hamas and pay Hamas whatever they want. And we understood that it will be terrible if Israel will surrender to Hamas, because for Gilad Shalit, Israel paid more than 1,000 terrorists, and they came and murdered another Jews. So we decided to make it different in this time. We met the government, especially the Prime Minister, Benjamin Netanyahu, and we told him, please release our loved ones, but we want to be the last parents that go through this hell. Okay, make it possible. You know that it's possible. Okay, we want to stop this circle. Thus, they kidnapped Jews, and we released terrorists. They came again and murdered Jews here in Israel, and again and again and again. And we were 3 families in the beginning. After that, we were raised to 7 families, and I think that we did a lot of activities to influence the government to be strong against Hamas. As you know, if you will open the Bible, every time that the Goyim kidnapped Jews, okay, every time the way to release the hostages was in a war. As we read about Avraham Avinu and Lot, and Avraham Avinu was a very rich man. Okay, it's written in the Torah, ואברהם כבד מאוד במקנה בכסף ובזהב. Okay, and הכלי יקר, if I can remember, wrote that the kings of the north want Avraham Avinu to pay the money for Lot. But Avraham Avinu realized that Avraham Avinu must to make sure in Eretz Canaan that they cannot do such a thing to Am Yisrael. So when you are here in the state of Israel, and sovereignty, and your sovereignty in your land, you're sovereign in your land, there is no pidyon shvuim. There is no mitzvat pidyon shvuim. There is mitzvat shichrur shvuim. And how you can... Okay, so as you know, there is mitzvat pidyon shvuim. Pidyon, it means to pay, okay? To pay. If Goyim kidnapped Jews, mitzvat pidyon shvuim is to pay to the Goyim and release your man. A Rambam wrote mitzvat pidyon shvuim on Ilchot Tzedakah. Ilchot Tzedakah, it's when you are in the galut. But when you are here and you are you sovereign, okay, and you have your army, you have to release your people, of course, pikuach nefesh, but you have to do it by fighting the goyim. So we told the government that they should fight Hamas until Hamas will surrender to Israel and release our people. Because we don't want our loved ones to get released another terrorist. Unfortunately, of course, I'm happy that my son came back, but unfortunately, the government released 250 terrorists. Okay, most of them, I think, to Judea and Samaria, here. Okay, so we think that we have to stop that. To stop that, and in order to do that, we have to build a new culture in Israel. we have to be tough because our neighbors are very tough, as you know. And I think that it's written in Sefer Shoftim that HaKadosh Baruch Hu put us here with such a goyim that are very, very tough. It's written, הגויים שהשאיר השם לנסות בם את ישראל. לנסות is to try, to test, right. To test Israel. But it's not really to test, it's to לנסות, מלשון נס.
To raise up like a
To raise up, okay? To raise up. Okay? We have to be very close, very rooted, okay, to our roots, able to fight this goyim that here in Israel, that the goyim in Israel, it's the most cruel and bad, and every bad word that you have to describe the goyim that we have in the world. We thought that the ISIS, okay, is the most terrible goyim, but as when we saw what Hamas did on October 7, we realized that it's something that unique to this place, and all that in order to raise our מצב רוחני, how do you say that?
Spiritual state.
Yeah, our spiritual state, okay? Because here, if you want to live here in Israel and you want to succeed here in Israel, there is only one way to do that, because this is the place of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And you have to live with the Torah. The Torah is the only thing, okay, that can bring Israel, the state of Israel, the people of Israel, to be tough and to be strong and to be smart and clever with these goyim that are living here. And we saw that the people of Israel, something changed in the past 2 years. Something changed, okay? You can see even in Tel Aviv, okay? Even in Tel Aviv, you can see people, young people, want to learn Torah, want to understand why why we are living here, okay? Why here? We can live, you know, that there is a community of Israelis in Washington, okay? Yeah, very, very nice. Israelis, we speak Hebrew, very, very nice. Why to live here? And the answer is written in our Torah, in the Bible, okay? Because the place of Am Yisrael is in Eretz Yisrael. And we have to understand what our, how do you say, Yehud?
Our mission.
Destination, and our
Yehud is what our goal is, what our mission is.
Yes, it's more than goals. Purpose, okay? The purpose, okay? The purpose that for Am Yisrael here in Israel, okay, is the nevuah. How do you say that?
Prophecy.
The prophecy, okay? The prophecy. The prophets promise us that we are going to go back to the land of Israel after 2,000 years, and okay, and it happened. It happened, and now it's time to continue this process. And the first step to do that is that this place, Hebron, and Jerusalem, and our Torah, and Shulchan Aruch, and the החיים של היהודי, כן? זאת אומרת, yes, the life of the Jewish people, okay? From the beginning of the day until you rest on your bed. We have the people of Israel to live, okay? To live with this manual of the Torah. And in the past 2 years, all the families of Tikva Forum were going back all over the state of Israel and speak about about the meaning of this land, about the meaning of the Torah, and why we are here, and what's our goal as a nation, okay? And we talked about the prophets that's written in the Tanakh, and we showed people that it's written that we will be here after the Galut, and now it happens, and we have to cooperate with the plan of HaKadosh Baruch Hu that wants to bring us home to our homeland. And we saw that the people of Israel want to hear this thing. That it's sometimes it was the first time that they hear such a thing from the Bible. And I think that we have homework from the השנים הבאות, the coming years, okay, to go all over the country, all over the schools and the high schools, and speak about this important things about the essence of the Jewish people. And I think when we're talking about emunah, you know, I didn't choose to be ostrich family, but I understood that Kadosh Baruch Hu knows what He's doing, and I was praying, especially here, to Kadosh Baruch Hu that Etan will be released by Kiddush Hashem. That I didn't want that Eitan will be at home by Chilul Hashem, okay? And I think that we can correct the situation right now. All these 250 murders, okay? We can put them back on jail, okay? And I hope that the Israeli government and the intelligence will do that. Another thing that you know that sometimes, and especially when you have a son in a captivity, and especially in the Hamas captivity, it's very, very hard, okay? Very, very hard when you know that the Hamas, איך אומרים, מתעלל בילד שלך?
It's torturing your son.
Yes.
Torturing your child.
Yes, so it's very, very hard, as you know.
Abusing your child.
Abusing my child, my son, okay? Very, very hard. But when you think that there is ashgacha pratit, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu knows what He is doing to bring the goodness for not only for me, for Am Yisrael, okay? For Am Yisrael, so you have the power to go through this terrible situation. And when you understand that you are here in this world for a mission, for a goal, for shlichut, that HaKadosh Baruch Hu give you, you have the power. You have the power to cope with any situation that HaKadosh Baruch Hu will give you. And I want to wish you that you first that you will come here to Israel and be our neighbors here. There is enough place for all of you and all your families here in Kiryat Arba in Hebron, or in Jerusalem or Tel Aviv, okay? And I know it's hard. I know it's hard. We have relatives in New York and Baltimore and Houston, Texas. We know that it's very, very hard. But we want to wish you that you will want to make Aliyah and be here. And that all your lives will be a life of shlichut. Shlichut for Am Yisrael.
It's such an unbelievable high level of emunah that not like when we're sitting around here and everything is okay to say I believe that we have a mission, but when you go through what your family went through, you love your son very much, and in that kind of situation to be able to rise to the occasion and say that I still have emunah, it's so incredibly inspiring. Is there anything that you could point to when you were their age, maybe when you were younger? I mean, you're young still, but when you were younger, is there something that you thought about, that you worked on, that you learned, or that you did that allowed you? Maybe you didn't even know at the time that it was going to help you have the emunah, but now that you can point to it and be like, oh, when I was 19 and 20 and 21, so this is what I thought about, and this is what I decided, and this is what I did, that allowed you to be able to come through such an incredibly difficult moment with such an emunah.
Yes, sure. When I was 19, before I joined the army, so I was in the yeshiva in Kiryat Shmona after yeshiva high school. Went to yeshiva Gdola, okay, and then there was a shiur on Mesilat Yesharim. Okay, you know Mesilat Yesharim. So in the chapter 19, okay, the Hasidut, okay, it's written there that let's say that the most important level that the Jewish man can attain, it's not only to make all the halachot of the Shulchan Aruch, but to לצפות לבניין ירושלים, קיבוץ הגלויות, how do you say that?
to yearn for the building of Jerusalem, the gathering of the exiles.
Yes, this is the most important thing that that we can say that attain and okay, להגיע אליו. Okay, so I understood that we are learning Mishnah Brura and of course Gemara and other thing, but all this limud in yeshiva, we have to take all of it, okay, to build this country, to help the Jews to come back to Israel, okay, to make the state of Israel strong and to live and that the state of Israel will be Medina Yehudit, not only a state for Jews, okay, but how do you say that?
Not just a state for Jews, but a Jewish state.
Yeah, a Jewish state, okay, a Jewish state that is going בהתאם לתורה, how do you say that? Living by Torah, yes. This is our goal. This is what we have to do, and we have to. But we cannot enforce.
Can't force people.
Yeah, we cannot force people. We don't want to force people, okay, to do that. We have to convince, we have to talk, we have to learn with our brothers and sisters that until they will want and they will love the Torah. Yes.
I just want to thank you for coming and here to speak to us, and your emunah today was just so high level. I hardships and you're able to overcome, and just like it just shows so much resilience for the Jewish people and for us and everyone here and everyone around the world. My question is, how do we as Jewish people come together with being actors? You know, there's a lot of people in a lot of different areas. The Judaism, and I really believe, like I talked to my rabbis about it, how can we come together, especially after we have the war that's going on currently and probably going to continue. How can we come together? What do you believe? How do we become one and become, despite our differences that we have?
Yes. So, did you hear his questions? So I think that it's fact that we are one people. Yes, Chazal told us that Atem Kurim Adam. Okay, Am Israel. Okay, named Adam. Okay, and the Goyim, they are Bnei Adam. Okay, Israel is Adam, is one person. All the people of Israel is like one person. Okay, as we saw that my son was in captivity, and Jews all over the world, okay, was prayed for Etan, and they don't know him, but we're feeling each other, okay. So why we're feeling each other? Why? I think that in United States, okay, I don't know exactly, but I can presume that in United States that there is no אחווה, how do you say that?
בין מי ומי? מה הכוונה? אחווה של מה?
אחווה בין אנשים, כן, בין אנשים. Okay?
More unity.
Fraternity.
Fraternity.
Okay. So the people are not feeling each other like the Jews are feeling each other. And why that? Because we have one source, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, the Torah, and all our souls are connecting together. And this is the only thing, the Torah and Eretz Israel, the only things that bring us together to be one huge person. Okay? So we have, as I said before, we have to teach the Torah, to teach the source of Am Israel. Okay?
Tzadikim, we have to, not everybody has questions, but we have to,
Okay.
Next up is dinner. You know how I feel about the holding of dinner. But we have a big moment. We have a big moment right now. Last year, when those who were shot in bed and the rest of the yeshiva, last year when we were with Rabbi Mor, so we sang Achenu as a tefillah to HaKadosh Baruch Hu that HaKadosh Baruch Hu should let those who are in captivity, those who are sitting in captivity, that they should be free. So we should believe it. Tefillahs were answered. Tefillahs are answered. Tefillahs get answered. Many more times than they don't get answered. Tefillahs get answered. You know, if we look at our lives and look at our being here in Eretz Israel and personally, how much bracha that we have, tefillahs get answered. So even if you weren't here last year, which most of us weren't, but if you weren't here last year, you're part of the family of Torah Traga. So you are guys who were here, and I'm sure that you sang Achenu at a different point. And now maybe with your permission, that now that we're on the other end of this, Tov Lahodos Lashem, to that we can make requests, but we also have to share gratitude. We have to share thank you. So as Rabbi Mor has such great emunah and such a strong tie and bond to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. So maybe if we could escort him out, not literally, but he'll sing together with us. Maybe we'll stand so we can do it. We can do it right. We'll stand and.
Hashem tov le'odot Hashem ulezamer l'shimcha elyon tov le'odot Hashem tov שיר?
כן.
שיר? ופדויי השם ישובון. It's too different.
All right, folks, I hope you enjoyed TZVIKA Mor speaking to Torah Shraga. He's the father of Eitan Mor, the hostage that was released. An amazing courage, amazing faith, amazing ideology of the relationship of the Jewish people to the land of Israel under God. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you like what we put out, then please support us by going to fightforisrael.org, fightforisrael.org with the number 4 in the middle, Fight for Israel, or buymeacoffee.com/Yishai. You can, of course, like, comment, subscribe, become a member, or check out our web store. And most importantly, keep that spirit going. Am Yisrael Chai, Am Yisrael strong through that faith and courage to keep that fight and that big goal of bringing the Jewish people to the land of Israel and heading towards that third temple in Jerusalem. God bless you wherever you are, and shalom.